What's going on YouTube? So currently right now it is 4:39 a.m. and in this video I'm going to show you what I typically eat a full day of eating when it comes to getting ready to run a marathon with 138 pounds on my back. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode. But before I eat anything, what I typically do is I have a strong cup of coffee in the morning. Then I kind of do like a morning routine, like I read for about 45 minutes to an hour. And then after that, I get water in my system and everything. And then I have to use the restroom, right? And so there's nothing worse than going to the gym, working out, or going for a run, and you have to poop or you have to pee. So what I do is I take my time when I wake up. I wake up a little earlier so that when my body is getting used to waking up and adjusting to the time and everything. And so I try to flush all of the stuff that's like in my system out, right? I want to have a bowel movement before I do any kind of physical activity so that way I feel lighter. And then when it comes to the food, I want to show you what I typically have for a pre-workout snack. Do you guys know what's funny? I keep saying I'm going to run the New York City Marathon with 138 pounds on my back, but I'm not going to be running. I'm going to be rucking it. But I literally just found out like what actually rucking was like a few weeks ago, but I don't know why I keep saying running. All right, so morning coffee drink. I read my book for about 30 to 45 minutes. Now I'm about to head over to the gym. This is my pre-workout snack that I've been typically having for the past 4 weeks or so. So this is the Honey Made graham crackers. The reason why I have this is because it's simple carbohydrates. I digest it really fast and it gives me quick energy. So what I do is I grab my bowl, I put it on my scale, I zero out the scale, and then I measure out roughly, put like 3 of these in here. 54 grams of these graham crackers. Now, after I do that, I track my macros. So I'm gonna go into my Fitness Pal. I'm gonna type in honey because it's Honey Made. And then this is 54 grams of Honey Made graham crackers. So this equates to be around 41 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 3.5 grams of protein. So we'll click check. And so when it comes to my macros, my macro goal is 300 grams of carbs, 80 grams of fat, and 215 grams of protein as of right now. I'm still waiting for confirmation from my coach in terms of like what is the best macros to like continue with. But these are my macros for getting ready for this race. So I'm gonna eat this up, head to the gym, and just get a quick pump session because tomorrow I'm actually running a 10K for Turkey Trot here in Oahu. It's almost Thanksgiving. Also, before I actually head to the gym, I haven't been taking pre-workout just because I already have my coffee, but I have been taking these supplements pretty consistently before I actually go to the gym. So I take 2 scoops of Pump from Ghost, and also I do 7 grams of Body Tech Pure Creatine. 7 grams right here. I don't do 5. My coach wants me to do 7. So this is what I typically have before I go to the gym if I have a cup of coffee in the morning. Just made it to the gym. So today's session is going to be like a full body session. I'm not too worried about like training too hard just because tomorrow I'm running the turkey trot. It's only going to be like 6 miles or so. So I'm not like shooting for a record or anything. I'm just kind of doing it with friends. So it's going to be fun. But with this session in mind, the whole goal of this session is to not necessarily shoot for a PR. It's not necessarily to tire myself out or be exhausted. It's more so just to get in, to feel good, to get a really good pump, and to focus on just power output. So being explosive and a little bit higher of volume, but not to a point where it's strenuous and it's going to like tax my muscle. I just want to feel good going into the workout, while doing the workout, and feel really good leaving the workout, feeling loose, feeling pumped, and essentially just giving my body what it needs to not like have to recover for hours and hours, but more so giving my body what it needs to, okay, like that was a good session. I pumped a lot of blood, a lot of good blood to my muscles. I feel good. So that way tomorrow I can feel good for the race. Also, quick note, I completely forgot my tripod. I didn't think I was going to be recording this session. So bear with me. I'm literally going to be using my backpack as like a stand and recording each movement that I do. So we'll see. So I'm just leaving the gym. I only did 3 movements: bench press, barbell row, and squat. I feel really good. Again, the whole aim of the workout was to just get a good pump, focus on power output, and just to feel good when it comes to the workout, because I'm actually running the turkey trot, a 10K tomorrow. I'm so sweaty right now. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna give you guys a physique update in terms of how I look, how I feel, where my body composition is at, my weigh-in and everything, because primarily, guys, like before I transitioned my goal from, you know, running or rucking a marathon with 138 pounds on my back, recently I've just been really bodybuilding for the past 3 years. Like I was getting ready for a show, I was particularly just like trying to look aesthetic for camera and for stage. And so now my goals have completely shifted to being more of a hybrid athlete, right? So my body's gonna change. Maybe I need to put on weight. Maybe I need to lose a little bit of body fat. Who knows? All I need to do though, and all I know I want to do, is I want to like finish the race, finish the ruck, 26.2 miles with 138 pounds on my back. I don't care how I look. I don't care where I am. I just want to be able, my body to be able to do so without completely wrecking myself, even though that's probably going to happen because that's a strong goal to have. So I'm gonna give you guys a physique update as soon as I get home. All right, let's see how much I weigh after working out. 20 minutes of sauna and just wearing a pair of workout shorts and sweatpants. 190.2, look at that too. Not bad. I'll recalibrate. Okay, 190.2. So this is what my physique looks like at 190.2 pounds after working out 3 movements, doing a 20-minute sauna, and having only like 54 grams of graham crackers. So this is what it looks like. So I'm holding on to some stubborn body fat. If you've been following my journey, like obviously I had gyno surgery twice already. I'm actually gonna go in a 3rd time in the middle of December just to lose a little bit more right here. So if you don't know what gyno is, it's essentially fat tissue stuck in your chest. And I developed it at a very young age, at like 6 years old. And essentially, from my understanding, you have like a hormone imbalance. I had a little bit more estrogen growing up, and so that led to a tissue being formed in my chest. It was much worse than this, more pronounced. But I'm gonna get another surgery in the middle of December, right before the holidays and everything. So training's probably going to be a little bit different during that time. It won't be as drastic in terms of recovery. The second surgery, it only took me like a week and a half to recover fully, and I was able to like actually lift heavy. So shouldn't be long of a recovery, but yeah, guys, this is where my physique is. Still kind of have some abs, you know, the little physique. But yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm gonna start doing this more often for you guys to show you how my body changes. I was talking to my coach this morning. He's almost done with my program. The program's gonna be mainly focused upon like building more endurance, making sure that the intensity is there, and I just need to be able to carry the weight. 138 pounds on my back, 26.2 miles. So it's gonna be a lot of like lower body and lower back movements to ensure that I can actually carry that load for a longer duration of time. It's not physique based. It's not like I'm getting ready for a stage. It's mostly performance, but specific performance. And so that's what my training is gonna look like. We'll see. As soon as I get the update from him, I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like in terms of a workout split and the movements and our game plan moving forward, getting ready for this 26.2 mile ruck with 138 pounds on my back in the New York City Marathon. Let's go. All right, so before I actually get into all of this, what's going into my first meal of the day, first real meal, this is exactly what I do as soon as I get home from training. So I put strong greens, electrolytes, strong reds into a shaker bottle right here from BPN Supplements. And then I put it in here, shake it all up, and then I take strong multivitamin and strong joints as soon as I get back home, just because I want to make sure that 1, I get my fiber in, 2, I get the strong reds and the benefits of this right here, Superfood Reds powder. I want to replenish my electrolytes, and obviously I want to get my multivitamin in, and also I want to have strong joints. So that's what I do as soon as I get home from the gym. So as I drink all of that right here, this is where I just sip on this, and then I actually put together my breakfast right now, which is going to be my protein bowl that I typically have when I get home from the gym. Super easy to make, super fast to make, especially if you're on the go. This is a really good option for you. All right, so just to give you guys a rundown on what's going to go into the protein bowl, we have a good amount of ice in a blender. We have unsweetened almond milk is going to be the base. Then we have some frozen berries from Costco, frozen strawberries from Costco as well. And then also we have some oats that we're gonna put in with a cockroach clip right here because we live in Hawaii. And then to top it off, on top of the bowl, we're gonna put nutso, which is gonna be a lot of mixtures of cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkin, and Celtic sea salt. This is super good just because of the seeds. It tastes amazing. I like it way better than peanut butter. That, and then we're gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on top. This is gonna complete the protein bowl that you're gonna see in just a minute. I completely forgot to add in the protein I'm using for the bowl as well. This is gonna be Pro Mix, so it's gonna be a vegan protein, French vanilla. The reason why I do vegan protein is because lately dairy has been messing with my stomach when it comes to like whey powder, like whey protein powder. So I switched to vegan, no problems at all. So I'm probably gonna continue until, I don't know. Protein bowl complete. Even though it's not the best presentation, guys, I'm telling you, the amount of taste, the amount of flavor that is within this protein bowl, packed full of protein, which I'm gonna put the macros on the screen right now. It's amazing, especially with the added nutso on top. I'm actually gonna spread this out across the bowl. Has literally the perfect amount of crunch. It's cold, it's crisp, and it has a high amount of protein and really good macronutrients. So definitely try this out. I'm probably going to have this almost every, like after every training session that I have and every run. By far one of my favorite breakfast options that I have. That is meal number 1 of the day. I'll see you for meal number 2. All right, we have meal number 2. I'm gonna flip the camera over here. So we have white rice, broccoli, some grilled chicken and some mushrooms, and some leftovers of the gluten-free chicken strips that I had the other day. So this equates to be, I'm gonna put the macros on the screen right here. Typically for lunch, guys, I have like leftovers, and it's usually a mashup. If you didn't figure out, like especially from meal number 1 being like a smoothie or something, I love putting things all together and mixing it up and just eating it as one, because I feel like there's more flavor when I do that. So like literally, if you're ever with me at a restaurant or something, you'll probably see me like just put together the food and eat it like that. Call me a monster, I don't care. As long as it tastes really good, as long as it's still edible and get my macros in, that's what I do. So again, that is meal number 2, about to go down. All right, meal number 3. It's been a long day, guys. Grocery shopping, everything, kind of getting ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow and the turkey trot and all that stuff. We actually have friends coming over tonight staying with us. So it's like I had a lot to do today with work, with tidying up the house, grocery shopping, buying dog food, things like that. But I just got home, super hungry. So Megan and I were deciding to just keep it easy tonight. We're gonna have frozen pizzas. This is from Costco. This is like a Costco Supreme cauliflower crust pizza. Having a whole one of those, well, Megan has one to herself too, but she's probably not gonna eat it all. I have one of those, and then to top off the protein to make sure that I hit all of my macros for today, I'm gonna throw in around 185 grams. Hopefully I have enough of grilled chicken on top of the pizza. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. I'm currently grabbing the chicken right now. Let's go. All right, guys, so the chicken idea kind of backfired. That's all the chicken I had. It's like 60 grams. I was supposed to have like 185. So what I decided to do was actually chop up some deli turkey meat that I got from Costco as well. So I'm gonna probably microwave all of this up, and then by the time it's done microwaving, the pizzas should be done. By then, you'll get to see the product. Let's go. Real quick too, so throughout this entire video, I've been showing you like the foods I've been eating, the macronutrient breakdown of each meal and everything, literally from graham crackers to meal 2 to meal 3, all the way to meal 4, which is gonna be the pizza. So how I do this, basically, it's all about like portion sizes and kind of plugging and chugging and seeing what you can make work when it comes to hitting your macronutrient goals. So again, I'm loosely tracking, even though I'm over by 7 grams of carbs, over by 5 grams of fat, and under by 2 grams of protein. I'm still in the ballpark. Like I'm still pretty damn happy with how this day turned out. All I really do though, when it comes to like hitting these numbers and understanding them, like if I really wanted to like get these numbers closer, I could go into the pizza and then adjust the gram size of this to maybe like, I don't know, like 350 and see what happens. If I do that, boom. Okay, so that brings fat to 0 I'm under carbs and I'm under protein now. But like I want to get as close as I can. So what if I just did this again? Oh, that's for, hold on. What if I did 375? Boom. Okay, -351. I might stick to this. So it's really just plugging and chugging and understanding. Like I always like to measure everything in grams, so that way it's closer than in ounces. And I kind of just go off the metrics. Like, and what I like to do too, like even for the first meal, I don't even like try to measure to the exact gram of like understanding what's going to go in. I just literally throw in whatever I want, like whatever good portion sizes there is, and I just track the number. So when it comes to this 3D tracking, like literally put the foods in that you want. Like again, I plug and chug, and typically the last meal of the day, I like to just have a freebie and make it work within my numbers.
Do you mind reading this? Of course. I mean, it's not right. It frustrates me because I never know how to.
Pardon my bedhead. So I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. When I was recording the last meal of the video, the pizza with chicken on it and everything, I completely forgot like to record an ending to the YouTube video, just because we had friends coming into town. They had just like walked in as soon as like the pizza was done and everything, and so I didn't want to like record a video, eat, and talk to friends at the same time. I just wanted to be in the moment. So this is the ending of the YouTube video right here. So it caps off for the day. I'll put the macros on the screen right here in terms of like what I consumed within the entire day in terms of the macros. But that's what I typically eat throughout the day, guys. Again, this is me getting ready to ruck a marathon with 138 pounds on my back. This is what I'm typically eating right now. We're still in the process as of right now. Today is, what is the date today? Sunday, November 26th. I still don't have a training program as of yet. My coach is still finalizing a couple things here, which means the nutrition is still kind of like, the nutrition needs to match the training to make sure that I'm actually still making progress, my performance is still increasing, and I'm actually moving in the right direction to successfully ruck the marathon with 138 pounds on my back, right? Because you have to, both of those, you can't negate one of them, right? You cannot work a bad diet. Also, like, I can't eat whatever I want and still perform at a high level. Also, like, I can't just train hard and eat whatever I want kind of thing. So I think I just said the same thing in two different ways. But anyways, this is the ending of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what kinds of videos you want to see moving forward. Maybe it's some training aspects, maybe it's some like recovery aspects, maybe it's a Q&A. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.